Yo, what's good out there, world? This your boy Alvin, and today we're gonna expose this so-called Baphomet or Baphomet. I had to make this video because I was on Facebook, and yesterday, a couple of weeks ago, every once in a while, I will see black folk posting images of this guy. Now, I would have never thought that I would see the day where this image is promoted by black people, you know? Now see, my reasons for objecting to that image may not be for the reasons you may think I object to that image, you know? People, y'all know I'm a Hebrew or whatever, so y'all be like, oh, you just object to it because it's Lucifer or Satan or whatever. No. I get the whole symbolism of the duality of it being male and female. You got the moon down there, and then you got the moon up there. You know, it's all the polar opposites and spectrums to the universe. I get what it represents, okay? And there's no way I could object to it because it's not Lucifer. It's not the devil. It's not Satan. Matter of fact, it's not even Baphomet. This picture right here is not Baphomet. That's the crazy thing. And that's what we're going to expose. And I'm going to tell you where it comes from. And we're going to figure it out. Okay, here we go. The word Baphomet first appeared in July 1098 in a letter by the Crusader Ansel of Vermont. And it read this: as the next day dawned, they called loudly upon Baphomet, and we prayed silently in our hearts to God, and we attacked and forced all of them out the city walls, okay? So right there is our introduction into this creature, deity, god, whatever you want to call it. This is the first mention of Baphomet, okay? The word Baphomet later appeared around 1195 in the Occitan poem, Señores per los Notros Pecats. I know I probably butchered that, but I tried my best, okay? By the troubadour Gavadin. In 1250, a poem bewailing the defeat of the Seventh Crusade by Ostark de Harlach refers to Baphomet. The Baphomet is also the title of one of 4 surviving chapters of the Occitan translation of Ramon Lull's earliest known work, Book of the Instruction of Children. When the medieval order of the Knights Templar was suppressed by King Philip IV of France on Friday, October 13th, 1307, there's your origin for Friday the 13th being bad luck, by the way. It's not bad luck for us, though. Let me continue. Okay. Philip had many French Templars simultaneously arrested and then tortured into confessions. The Baphomet comes up in several of these confessions. Peter Partner states in his 1987 book, The Knights Templar and Their Myth. In the trial of the Templars, one of their main charges was their supposed worship of a heathen idol head known as Baphomet. So let's see how this Baphomet looked. The description of the object changed from confession to confession. Some Templars denied any knowledge of it. Others under torture, and this is very important, others under torture described it as either being a severed head of a cat or a head with 3 faces. Wait a minute. What happened to the goat? What happened to the goat of Mendez? I thought it was a goat head. But history says the first people to ever use this name, Baphomet, said it had a head of a cat or a head with 3 faces. People then say, well, this is actually the ancient god of Kemet, the goat of Mendez, or Banjadet, okay? We're going to run into a major problem with that too. For starters, he is never given that title, the goat of Mendez. You know why? Because he's not even a goat. He's a damn ram. This is a ram god. His Upper Egypt equivalent will be Khnum, the god of creation and waters, okay? This deity right here, they say, is the god of duality, polarity, you know, good, evil, the balance of the universe. That's what they say this thing is. If you're looking for a Kemetic deity that would be equivalent to this guy, it would probably be Ma'at. The balance of creation, life, death, all that good stuff. That would be more closer to Ma'at if you're looking for some kind of deity that's representing duality. And Ma'at does not look like this. She does not have no damn goat head. Like, so now the question is, where does this image come from? It doesn't come from any of the descriptions of the Knights Templars. It doesn't match Bane Jadette or Khnum. There's no deity in Kemet called the Goat of Mendez. Even in Mendez, Bane Jadette is not called the Goat of Mendez because he's a ram. So where do we get this image from? Here's the damn culprit. A European named Eliphas Levi. And here, let me get the information on this dude. Okay, here we go. Later in the 19th century, the name Baphomet became further associated with the occult. And you can understand how it became associated with the occult because evidently these Templars were going against the Catholic Church, spitting on crosses and stuff and yelling out this name Baphomet or whatever. So it was like some secret cult or whatever. So that's how this guy, Eliphas, looked at it, okay? He then published a book called Dogmas and Rituals of High Magic, okay, in which he included an image he had drawn himself, which he described as Baphomet and the Sabbatic goat, showing a winged humanoid goat with a pair of breasts and a torch on his head between its horns. This picture right here is nothing but the creation of Eliphas Levi's imagination. That's it. You know, it, like, let's not do this. This image does not exist before 1856. It's not associated with the Knights Templar. The Knights Templar didn't say anything about Baphomet looking like a goat. It's just Eliphas Levi wanted to do his take on polarity, duality, or whatever. Like other cultures had their symbols representing duality. We get this, you know. Cultures around the world understands negative and positivity. We got that. But Eliphas Levi decides to make his symbol in the form of a transsexual titty goat. Come on. Okay, so there you have it, folks. But we're leaving one thing out. Who is that deity that the Templars were supposedly worshiping in secret? This is actually quite funny. I'm gonna give you a clue. There was a chronicler of the First Crusades. His name was Ramon Aquilers. Guess what he used to call mosques? Baphomeries. Huh? Well, a mosque was called a Baphomery, okay? Here's what happened, guys. Some of the Templars were converting into Islam in secret, or at least incorporating Islam into their ideologies. The French language is so screwed up that they were pronouncing Muhammad as Baphomet. So Baphomet is Muhammad. And the higher ups were so stupid, they didn't understand what was going on. They're thinking it's a completely different deity. So when they're torturing the Crusaders, they didn't want to give up who they were worshiping or who they were trying to incorporate themselves with. So they started making up stuff, saying it's a severed head of a cat. It's a deity with 3 faces. When in reality, it's just the French not properly pronouncing Muhammad. Instead of saying Muhammad, they were saying Baphomet. No more Baphomet. You know what I'm saying? Unless you Muslim. Peace.